Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. So today I'm very excited because we're talking all about one of my favorite things, something I can't stop talking about, can't stop sharing with you about, and it is DIY at-home eyelash extensions. And specifically today we are going to be talking about the brand called BLINKIFLY. And if you're brand new to, maybe you stumbled across this video and you have no idea how to do DIY at-home eyelash extensions or the method or anything like that, basically what it is you get product that looks like this, and it comes, the product or the lashes come in little clusters like that. This one has 4. This style has 4 clusters, and you basically will place those with glue, with adhesive glue, underneath your natural eyelash, and you get a at-home eyelash extension look. And why you place it underneath the lash instead of on top is because it gives you a more seamless lash look, and it looks just more natural. In case you're wondering right off the bat, today I am wearing the Darling style, which is my absolute favorite from this brand and the one that I just can't stop wearing. I just love it. I'll talk more about why I love that in just a moment, but I will go over the other styles from the brand in case you're interested, and maybe a different style will suit you better, or in case one piques your interest. You can order this brand online, and you basically get it, it comes in a box like this, and you do get 3 sets of lashes. They do sell for $19.99, and they did give me a discount code to offer you guys, so it is just Beautybuzzhub10, and that will save you 10%, and I will leave that down below as well, so you can definitely, you know, if you are going to order some, take advantage of that and save some money so you can get it at a cheaper cost. So you get 3 sets for about $20, and then obviously the discount if you choose to use that code. And then you will need the glue that goes with it. Now, they do sell the Glad Girl, the Lash Lock Glad Girl glue that looks like this. And I mentioned in my last at-home eyelash extension video that I was gonna test this out, or I had been testing this, and I was gonna try these together. And basically, I can't use this glue. I think I have a sensitivity to it. This does have latex in it, so if you're allergic to latex, you probably won't do well with this one. So yeah, I just have a sensitivity to this, and how I realize that is because every time I use this glue, I just feel like I want to rip off my eyelashes. I just can't handle it. They're so irritating and bothersome. And when you get the right glue and you have your application down with your at-home eyelash extensions, they should not feel like that. They should feel really seamless. You should not really be able to feel them at all. When you get them placed right, they should not feel irritating at all. So anyway, for today's video, I'm going to be using the Lilac Street glue. This is clear. It will dry clear. This also comes in black, so if you do want the black, which I think would be nice because it would dry black and give you a little bit of like a tight lined effect. So if you want more drama or like a tight line, like darker eyeliner look, then you can check out the black. I just have the clear, and this retails for $8. I'll have it linked below as well. So back to the BLINKIFLY lashes. These are the Darlings, and these are the ones I'm demoing in this video. I have them on right now, and these are my favorite style from this brand because they're kind of like a hybrid between a more like voluminous look and then more of a natural look. They're kind of like right in between. I'm trying to show you like the different angles. I'm trying to show you like how fluffy they are. They're not one-dimensional at all. They're super fluffy, and like they're just really fluffy. I hope you can see because they're very unique, and then the band is very unique. I haven't come across anything quite like that before. It's kind of crisscrossed. It's kind of like a crisscross up at the band. So love those. A little bit more about the Darling style in particular from BLINKIFLY is that this, you know, the spine is a little bit thicker. It's sturdier. It's not necessarily, I guess, that thick, but it is fairly sturdy. So when you're prepping your lashes, as you're gonna see in the demo, which is very important, you have to prep your lashes for good application. It's, you know, you don't have to be too careful with it because the spine is pretty sturdy. And then they're so fluffy and crisscrossy that they blend together really nicely. So if you're newer to applying your lashes and let's say you're not that good about getting them like edged up super close to each other, which you really do want to have them like the clusters, it's kind of hard to explain. You want to have the clusters kind of touching each other so there's no major gaps in your clusters. But if you're newer and you just can't get precise application quite yet, because it does take a lot of practice. I've been doing this for months and months now and I still will screw up my application from time to time. I'm still not perfect at it, but these are so fluffy and they kind of like crisscross like that, that even if you kind of have spacing or gaps in between, the crisscrossing and the fluffiness will kind of fill it in and still make it so it looks more seamless and less gappy, if that makes sense. So I love it for that. Just easy to work with, so good for beginners. And then again, they're just a great style because they're not the most voluminous style you can get, but they're also not the most natural style you can get. So if you want something right in between, this is the style that you want to go for, and a very unique kind of in between, super voluminous and super natural that I haven't really found in other brands that are similar to this. So love that. Also, I love the packaging. I love the box, and if you can see, it's like super sparkly. I can't get it out right now anyway, but it's super sparkly like underneath there. So I love the packaging, super cute. So basically, as far as cost goes, you can get these for $6 a pair, $6 a set, which is, you know, on average $6 a week for eyelash extensions, which is crazy. You know, that calculation was basically $20 with 10% off using my discount code, and then divided by 3. So obviously $6, you know, per set. Let's get into the other styles that BLINKIFLY offers. So their most dramatic style that they offer is going to be the Queen, and it comes in this beautiful purple packaging like this and that. They are very voluminous. I have not worn these ones yet, but next time I'm feeling the vibe to go super dramatic, I definitely will. These definitely have a thicker band, and I personally would need to trim some of these segments off because I could tell these all of these would not fit my eye, which is something to keep in mind also. You might have to trim some depending on how big or small your natural eyes, or how big or small your eyes are. So something to keep in mind. And then probably the next voluminous style would be the classic. And this is going to be your most like closest to just like a classic eyelash extension set if you went to get it professionally done at a salon. And that's what they look like, and obviously you can tell I have used one of those sets and it looked beautiful. I loved it. And these are more kind of not as fluffy and dimensional as the Darling ones that I've already shown and talked about, but they're still beautiful. They're longer than the Darlings and just fuller. So then kind of next in line would be the Darlings. I already talked about those. These are the ones I'm showing you in the video, the ones I'm wearing right now. And then kind of going down to the next ones would be the Naturals. And these would be less voluminous, kind of more great, you know, if you're getting started, you're not sure how much volume you want, or maybe you don't want a lot of volume, you just want something to enhance for every day. These would be a great place to start. And these I have not tried yet, but I think, you know, sometimes sometimes you have a vibe for what you're going for with your lashes. And lately I've just been obsessed with the Darlings, and I can't stop wearing those. So like I've already gone through one whole Darling set of those. So anyway, I think that's everything I wanted to say. I know the beginning part of this video, or the intro, was really long, but I hopefully it was informative for you. And if you have any more questions, please leave them down below. Don't forget to check out my coupon code. You can save 10%, Beautybuzz10. And yeah, let me know if you're gonna try these lashes, or if you already have tried these lashes, let me know what your favorite style is. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the demo portion of this video. I like to start by using a spoolie to comb through my eyelashes. I just get a big pack off Amazon and like to use a clean one, of course, every time I do my eyelashes. And then I'm gonna take a clean eyelash curler and curl up my eyelashes. This is so important because it really helps get those eyelashes up and away from where you're going to be placing them. So it's really helpful, so you can see exactly where you're going to be placing your eyelashes. So it's really important to curl your lashes. And now I'm taking my BLINKIFLY the Darlings. This is what they look like. I think I already showed you, but I'm going to be using those today. And I'm taking out the clear little card with the lashes on it. And we're gonna start here by prepping the lashes. This is so important, and honestly, it takes almost longer to prep the lashes properly than it does to actually apply them. So you're gonna wanna remove any of the adhesive glue, the little like rubberized glue that was used to attach those lash clusters to that clear card. And just, you're gonna have to do that with every single one. So that's what I'm doing here, is just removing the little rubber glue. And then I'm gonna trim any little edges that might poke out, any clear edges from the band. Sometimes the band might have some little edges that would stick out from the lash cluster, and you just need to trim those off because it's gonna make it feel more comfortable when they're applied. And it's just going to allow for more seamless of an application. So here I am just removing the next segment of that glue that comes from the package that helps stick it to the package. So just remove that on every lash segment. And this is what the little overhang looks like. Some of the lash clusters will have that. So you just want to snip that off. It's very important that you don't skip that step, like I said, because it will affect your application, how it feels and how it looks. So just snip that off. Any of those that you might have, just snip them away with your little scissors. These are just eyebrow scissors by tweezerman that I use. You can use cuticle scissors, sewing scissors, anything that's small enough to kind of be precise and trim those. So yeah, I'm just removing the glue on every lash segment. I did end up trimming a tiny cluster off one of my lashes. So this is what my lash segments look like, all prepped and ready to apply. I wanted to show you guys that I do use the magnifying glass side of the mirror here, and I like to put it at an angle about like that. So I just set that down on my makeup table right in front of me. And yeah, I'm taking my glue, my Lilac Street glue, getting that ready. My MAC lash applicator tool that I love and use for every application. And then I'm actually taking the glue, and sorry that I'm out of frame here, I really apologize, but I'm applying a little bit of the glue to my lash as I get my other lashes prepped and ready to go. So that glue is getting a little bit tacky on my lash while I prep my lashes, and then I put the glue on the lash cluster. So I'm doing like the double glue method for this lash application. Thought I would give it a try and share it with you guys. And so I'm just waiting for that glue to get tacky, or I did wait for that glue to get tacky, and then just popping on the lashes. I apologize so much that I was out of frame and that I am out of frame for quite a bit of this application footage. It's just super hard to film this by myself. I'm, you know, just a tiny YouTuber. I try to do it by myself, so I do apologize. What you're not seeing, I'm just gonna try to talk you through it, and I do apologize again. I'm so sorry that that was out of frame. But I'm just applying a little bit of glue to the base part of my lashes, like near the roots. And then I apply the glue to the lash clusters, as you guys just saw, waiting for the glue to get tacky, and then just popping those on like that. And then I like to flip that lash applicator tool around to the other side, as you can see here, and just kind of push those up to make sure they're fused and kind of meshed with my natural lashes, just to ensure a really good strong hold. And you can't see, but I am going in with my third lash segment here. So I will share some tips. As you can see, I am taking my other hand and I'm lifting up my eyelid area. And that way you can really see what you're doing when you lift up your eyelid. You can see it so much better, and it's really just that much more helpful to get your lashes in the exact spot, which is your lashes. It's not your waterline. You absolutely do not want to put it in your waterline. You want to put it on your lashes close to your waterline, but not in your waterline. It's super important. So I'm just repeating the steps that I already talked about. This is the inner corner segment, or the fourth segment here. Flipping that lash applicator tool around and just kind of pushing those lashes, the fake lashes, up together so they stick a little bit more with my natural lashes for a little bit stronger of a hold. So that's what one eye looks like, all done. There's the difference, such a difference. I just love these darlings. The style, they're so fluffy. Fluffy is like the best way to describe them. I love them so much. So I went ahead and did the other eye off camera, and now that when all the glue is dry, I go in with this clear coat product that is just a tiny little mascara wand. It's clear, and all this does is it basically just helps that glue from being sticky. It kind of takes the stickiness away. I honestly don't know if it makes the lashes last longer. I just use it to get rid of any extra stickiness, because sometimes without this it can take a day or two for the glue stickiness, the extra stickiness, to go away. So for that reason, I just like using this clear coat. Just doing that on the other eye as well. It's very important that you wait until the lashes, the glue is all the way dry before you go in with this product. Otherwise it can move around the lashes, so just keep that in mind. And so here is what they look like all the way on, both eyes, with no makeup. And I just think it just gives me so much extra life to my face. I'm just kind of giving you some different angles of how they look. Love these, love this style so much. I cannot say enough good things about this style. They're just the perfect amount of volume, but like not too much, right in between, just the perfect amount. They're just perfect. And here is the finished look. I did put on just a little bit of makeup just for the video purposes, but honestly these days I just have not been wearing any makeup, and that's one thing I love about these eyelash extensions. I mentioned this in my last video when I demoed the Flutter Habit eyelash extensions, is that I just don't wear makeup on the daily, you know, for a lot of different reasons. And that's just what I love about them, because they just make you look that much more put together and less, you know, scraggly. They just make you look more polished and more awake and just better. And so if you just invest about 30 minutes every 5 to 7 days roughly, you know, however long it takes you to apply them, and then however long, you know, you can get them to last for you. For me, it does take me a good 30 minutes or so to get a nice solid application. I don't like to rush. I like to sit down and take my time, get them all prepped and trimmed. And you guys have, as you just saw in the video, it is very important that you get the trimming and the prepping down, do it properly, because it will affect the wear and the longevity and the comfort level especially of your lashes. And then as far as how long they are going to last for you, you know, there are a lot of different factors that are going to go into how long the lashes are going to last for you specifically. It's going to be dependent on the glue you use, how you clean your face, how rough you are on your lashes. Like, are you sleeping on them? Are you more delicate with them? Are you dunking your head in the shower? Are you being careful? All that stuff goes into that, and I do talk more about that in the first video that I did about the DIY eyelash extensions. But briefly, as far as shower goes though, I'm getting so off topic here. What I do is I have kind of a rainfall shower, so it doesn't make a lot of splashes, which is highly encouraged. No, I recommend having a shower head that's like that doesn't have like a lot of extra splashes. It's really nice. So then I just kind of tip my head back when I'm washing it, and I put my hands like that, and I make a shield. So I kind of just, you know, shampoo and stuff, and then when I rinse, I kind of go like that and like rinse, you know, with my hands, and basically just make a shield. And then with the towels, as far as washing your face, I basically pretend like I have two different sections of my face. So from here up, I'll clean this area, and then from here down, I'll clean that area. So that's just how I do it. Refer back to that other video. I do talk more about that. And then one more thing about longevity and how long they're going to last for you. Well, a few more things actually, because I think it's super important to note that although you can get them to last a long time, or even if you can get them to last like 7 to 10 plus days, it's important to know that maybe that's not the best idea. Like I mentioned, I don't go more than 6 days without switching or taking off my lashes, even if they're still rocking and popping, and they can go longer, just because I don't think it's good on the lashes to wear them for that long. You know, the glue will start to break down, they will start to kind of shift and get a little wonky and stuff, and I just don't feel comfortable. Personally, do whatever you're comfortable with, keeping them on when they're in that state. So I will take them off after about 6 days. I think that's everything for this video. If you do have any questions, please feel free to leave those down below, and I will definitely get back to you. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know if you're going to try these out, or if you already have, and what your favorite styles are from their line, or what your tips and tricks are. I would love to know those. And if you want to save 10%, go ahead and use my discount code Beautybuzz10. I'll have that listed below as well. And thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.